I'll speak to Robert Manning, a senior fellow at the Atlantic Council, who joins us from Washington, D.C. Robert Manning, thank you for your time. Rex Tillerson talks about meaningful engagement. Donald Trump a few weeks ago said, no, we will definitely have conditions if we talk with North Korea. Mike Pence says we can talk without conditions. Which one is it?
Well, I think you have to look at it as a kind of a moving target. The reason you have this trauma offensive from North Korea in the first place is almost certainly that the economic sanctions that we have put on North Korea that are unprecedented in disrupting their economy is starting to bite. And so that's one starting point. The question is how hard is the pain, and are they prepared to now start rethinking their nuclear ambitions? And I think that's what Secretary Tillerson was alluding to. I don't think there was really much new in Vice President Pence's comment. Tillerson himself had talked about unconditional talks as a prelude to negotiations, and I think that's the way to look at this. What we're talking about is just a preliminary conversation to see if there's a basis for moving forward on negotiations regarding their nuclear weapons program.
Well, with the apparent and I speak as an ill-informed nuclear expert, with the apparent continuing success of North Korea's missile testing, might Pyongyang feel that it is now in a position of relative strength to actually engage in a conversation with the United States?
Well, certainly his nuclear and missile program has rapidly advanced, much more than anybody had anticipated. In my estimate, the North Koreans are still 2 to 3 years away from having a working, reliable ICBM that could hit the United States. So I think we have a bit of time to let sanctions do their job and disrupt the North Korean economy. And I think as that pressure builds, there may be more of a basis for negotiations.
And also at the same... Oh, I'm sorry to interrupt you. Carry on.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say that at the same time, obviously, President Trump understands that whether there are conversations or not, the threat to the United States he perceives to be real. So he, in this new budget proposal, is seeking more money to put some weaponry specifically in Alaska to counter any specific missile threat from North Korea. That seems sensible.
Yes, I think building up and enhancing deterrence, enhancing our military posture vis-a-vis North Korea is part of this package. Diplomacy has to be backed by the reality and threat of force. So I think we're doing that, and I think that you will see Japan and South Korea also over in the next year or two, if this continues, in increasing their missile defense capabilities.
Robert Manning, we appreciate your time, sir. Thank you.